Welcome to the Berserk League. We've got Havoc taking on the favorite Vortex today on Mapas. Vortex holds a significant edge in this rivalry, having won over 57% of their head-to-head clashes. It's a trend we've seen consistently across a huge sample size of matches. Havoc is certainly capable of fighting back, but he's starting from a massive disadvantage in terms of confidence today. He is just outclassing everyone right now, making the early lead look easy. He's completely untouchable right now, strolling to a 4-0 start. What a scrap! Havoc barely survives that fight on the ramp to finally get on the board. Vortex quickly recovered his composure, utilizing that height on the ramp to shut things down. Vortex is certainly proving why he holds that top 4 rank. Unbelievable. Havoc barely claws out of that trade on the ramp to keep his hopes alive. Havoc has been struggling lately with a 2-10 record over the last day. Look, he's clearly fighting an uphill battle right now. It's going to be tough to find a way back into this series if he can shut down Vortex's momentum. What a scramble. Vortex barely hangs on and manages to clear him off the ramp. His rank in the top 4% is really starting to show. Vortex is just cruising along with a 7-3 lead. Quick reactions from the bottom of the hill for that kill. Vortex keeps pushing, extending his lead to 7-4. He's showing plenty of resolve now. Vortex heads into the break with a commanding 8-4 lead. I mean, this is exactly how the experts expected this to go. Havoc just doesn't have the answers for the top-seeded player right now. Time for a total reset. Vortex is dominating, sitting pretty at 9-4. He really seems to have the edge in this pair. Vortex is practically untouchable at 10-4 right now. He really seems to have all the answers today. Vortex is just too strong right now, hammering home 3 straight. Just mirroring that result from their match 21 hours ago. He just needs a single more round to seal the deal after that exchange. The skill gap on the ladder is just too wide to bridge. And there it is. Vortex closes the series out with a perfect shot to take the victory. That was way too easy. He's just on another level right now, giving Havoc absolutely zero room to breathe. Catalyst has owned this matchup historically, holding a massive 608 to 340 round lead overall. Well, that's the long-term story, but it's not playing into the current momentum. Vortex is coming in with a much sharper recent form and is looking to fully flip the script today. Vortex is just too quick right now, picking him right off the window for a fast lead. The tide has completely turned as he plucks Vortex right off the ramp to make it 3 straight. He's taking complete control from the wine box to reach 4 straight. A surprising shift given the higher rank on the board. He completely shuts him down on the ramp to move his tally to 5 straight. His recent dominance today is completely vanishing in this set. Vortex puts a stop to that rampage, showing plenty of grit to close the gap. The underdog is finally starting to claw back into this. He's on a roll now, securing a second straight round to narrow this lead. Vortex is finally playing to his favorite status. Vortex manages to clear him off the ramp, leveling the score at 5-5. The momentum has completely shifted as the underdog fights back. Vortex is simply unstoppable, fighting through a heavy exchange to claim his 4th straight. The early dominance we saw today has completely evaporated. Catalyst secures a smooth kill from the ramp, bringing everything back to a dead heat. Still fighting a steep climb given those stats from the last 10. Catalyst takes a thin 7-6 lead into the break. I mean, everything is staying pretty close to the pre-match projections here. He's clinging to that narrow edge as we head into the second half. Time to see who blinks first. Vortex is showing incredible poise, erasing a multi-round deficit to bring the score back to a dead heat. He's truly proving that he belongs in the upper echelon of the ladder. Catalyst manages to keep his composure and secures that lead, finding the winning shot from the ramp. He's definitely fighting against the trend of his last 10 games. Vortex finds a perfect shot to clear him off the ramp and tie this series up. This is a complete toss-up now. He's found his 2nd straight win here, showing real grit to push ahead. The higher rated star is really finding his mark now. Absolute deadlock at 9 apiece as we enter round 17. He's keeping that top 5 standing in check. Vortex stays aggressive and catches him right off the ramp to keep this comeback alive. The pressure is really mounting for the trailing player right now. Another fast reflex play from the ramp as he continues to push his lead. He's comfortably asserting his authority in this duel. This is getting tense. He's managed to keep things level just as we enter the final stretch. Looking for another result similar to that match against Phantom. Catalyst is starting to turn the tide, reacting quickly to pull a win while Vortex was holding the ramp. Neither player is letting the other breathe in this series. He's completely on fire now, putting the pressure back on with another lightning fast kill to reach match point. What a fight. Vortex forces the tie, sending this an absolute nail-biter into overtime. A massive relief for the challenger to find that clutch equalizer. He remains cold under pressure, walking away unscathed to claim this one. What a response to regain that control. Vortex simply refuses to back down, knocking his opponent off the wall for another dominant win. The momentum has totally shifted in this overtime fight. A swift response as he catches Vortex right off the toolbox. He's not letting that recent win over Havoc go to his head. He's really capitalizing on that high ground, shutting things down from the wall as he keeps his momentum going. He's fighting a tough battle despite his overall lead in this head-to-head. He manages to secure yet another victory from the ramp, putting himself one step closer to ending this. His confidence is soaring as he takes a commanding lead. Vortex is showing a wall of resilience, erasing everything to bring us back to a deadlock. It's a relentless climb back from that deficit. Unbelievable. Vortex closes it out right now to secure the victory. Pure chaos as we hit a stalemate at 16 all. Catalyst barely edges him out to move a step ahead. Vortex is really feeling the weight of this climb now. A perfect stalemate, both men standing tall at 17. Total deadlock as we push further into the deep waters of this set. Vortex grabs the lead with a razor-thin edge. He's really capitalizing on the momentum from his earlier match against Solis. Vortex holds a slim 2-round advantage at 19-17. Vortex is pulling even further ahead at 20-17. It's starting to feel like his first match of the day. He's officially broken that long-standing losing streak in their head-to-head. A massive statement win to prove he's the man to beat right now. What a battle. Welcome to the Dunes. Let's see if Havoc can pull off an upset against the favorite Catalyst today. Havoc enters the match with a 55% win rate on this map, which is a massive contrast to how he's usually fared against this opponent. He really needs to capitalize on this map advantage to offset the historical gap. Catalyst makes a quick adjustment here and manages to take Havoc down from that elevated spot. Havoc is firmly in control with a 3-1 lead. His recent form was shaky, but he's looking sharp today. Classic duel of height, and this time Catalyst came out on top. He's definitely playing like a top 10 seed right now. Catalyst is starting to build some real momentum here, cleaning up the round with a quick flick. It's a tight fight despite the huge overall lead he holds. Havoc keeps his slim one-round lead at 4-3. He's fighting hard to flip the script after a rough 2-9 run today. And just like that, Catalyst evens it up at 4-all. He's certainly justifying the top 5 ranking today. Havoc was just too fast there, punishing him instantly from the box. That's a great way to shake off a difficult morning. Catalyst typically dominates this pairing with an 83% head-to-head lead over the years. That long history makes this current scoreline a real anomaly. It will be interesting to see if he can find his footing before he falls too far behind. We've got a deadlock at 6-all heading into the break. I mean, Catalyst is really expected to be leading right now. Havoc is simply refusing to back down and is making the favorite work for every single point. Fresh start for both players. Havoc barely holds the edge at 7-6. A bit of a surprise seeing the number 11 seat in the driver's seat. Unreal, that was an absolute slugfest, and he somehow comes out on top with just a sliver of health. The top 5 seat is looking completely shaken right now. Catalyst is responding instantly now, cleaning up that angle and bringing this right back to a one-round game. Total parity now, we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. He's definitely feeling the confidence after a strong victory against Phantom. Flawless execution here as he extends the streak to 3 straight. A clean response from Havoc to keep things locked at 9-all. Both players are fighting for every inch of ground now. Catalyst retakes the lead, putting him up 10-9. He's certainly playing to his seed in this stretch. The gap is widening now, and Havoc is really starting to look like he's on the back foot. Just when it looked like he was sliding, Havoc claws his way back into the game. He has definitely had a rough few games coming into this. Havoc is really putting on a show right now, using that high ground to put the pressure back on Catalyst. Total shutout for Catalyst, leaving him just 1 step away from victory. What a finish! Catalyst closes the door with a perfect read on Havoc to secure the victory. He really took advantage of his map preference to push it to the limit, but just couldn't seal the deal. Truly a battle of wills. Hard-fought win. Welcome everyone, we have Havoc and Vortex stepping into the arena today for a great match. Let's see who wins. Vortex enters this match with a strong record of 18-20 today. He's coming in with a significant amount of confidence. He holds a historical advantage in this head-to-head, so it will be tough for Havoc to shake this early momentum. Vortex is cruising right now, leading 2-1. We're seeing the 11 seed fight back right now. Havoc just flipped the script, taking a commanding lead after that kill from the Tetris. Oh, total reversal from their meeting on Mapas. Vortex holds a slim lead as we hit round 5. He's certainly playing like the favorite today. And just like that, we are deadlocked at 3 apiece. He's fighting through some tough results after that 2-9 run today. Vortex is just a touch faster in these exchanges, maintaining that thin margin of lead. Unreal, he barely scraped through that exchange to bring us back to a dead heat. The top-rated player is starting to feel some real pressure. Vortex is really making that high ground work for him, keeping a steady grip on this series. He is really leaning into that skill gap right now. Absolute parity now with both Havoc and Vortex tied up. Pure grit from the lower rank competitor to keep this level. Havoc is just on fire right now, continuing his run with another strong look from that Tetris spot. It's a complete shift from that 13-4 blowout they had previously. We're all square at 6 apiece, heading into the break. I mean, Havoc is doing everything right here. He's completely erased that rank difference for now and forced a real stalemate. Fresh start for both of them. Vortex is putting on a real clinic right now, proving that high ground is nearly impossible to hold. The skill difference is really showing as we move deeper into this set. Tense atmosphere here with Havoc and Vortex still locked. Hard to forget that he's comfortably ranked inside the top 5. Havoc just edges ahead, claiming an 8-7 advantage. He is really shaking off those early losses from the day. He's simply outclassing his opponent right now, taking his 3rd straight to push the lead to 9-7. He just tears right through the defense, picking his opponent off the ramp to keep the momentum swinging. Vortex responds instantly to keep this series within reach. A critical stand there to stop that bleeding. Vortex is looking very shaky here, struggling to put a stop to the momentum shift. Quite a turnaround given how the number 3 seed has typically controlled these. A completely untouched response from the trailing player to keep the pressure high. That was an incredibly sharp stop to keep this series alive. Havoc secures another victory to move to 12-9, putting him just a single round away from the win. Absolutely breathtaking. Havoc closes it out with a precise strike on the ramp to secure the win. An incredible turnaround for him, especially after having a really